Let's kind of talk about some of our favorite things from last year.
Abysmal!
I hadn't done it in years. Yeah, rustic, bambustic.
Yeah, we got called. Yeah, Google has been disrespected.
Here's a milestone for me: not having to take it before a show.
You know what makes comedians better? It's repetition. It makes you better at everything. I hope you don't have people in your life that are this against spoilers that make you check how you breathe before you speak. Keep trying to friggin' work this joke on me. I'm gonna fight you.
This
You
is
piece of
garbage.
garbage. This is being friends with comedians. Don't let this happen. Salutes to real interactions. People not agreeing fully. People giving critiques. The internet can exist like this. It doesn't all have to be this guy's a piece of garbage. It's time.
Hey yo, it's Black Zeus, the podcast season 5. Welcome to the show where we talk about life, talk about the come up and sometimes we fight. But in the end it ain't a thing cause we ain't trying to be right. We're just old new niggas with another podcast.
It's season 5, episode 50. Nigga, we made it to the studio today. We're gonna talk about our favorite things. Is that okay? It's the end of the year. We know we going all right. We doing this thing tight, and that sounded real gay.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast season 5.
That sounded- Yo, it was good, bro. Tight like put. Welcome back to Black Zeus, the podcast. Season 5, episode 50. We have made it to the beginning of another year, which means we made it to the end of the last. Good night, everybody. Yo, we made it to the end of the season. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Welcome to the finale. This is the season finale of Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5, baby. Might have to bring back that beat later just to give it justice and its proper dues, because that's probably the last time you'll hear it. You know what I'm saying? Hen Dog is already cooking up some new-ish. 27 Collective is cooking up some new graphics. We're going to have a new look. I yelled. Why am I yelling? And at the same time, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the studio.
I don't
know who said that. I got these two dreads sticking out of my hood for some reason. I'm not really. This is fucking Morgan Freeman from the movie Oblivion. I'm here to give you some mystical wisdom from the mountains. This episode sucks. I haven't said that in a while, so that's a good sign. Once again, before we do get too deep into this episode, thank you. Salutes, love and respect to all the beautiful people that have joined us this year. We would still be doing it, but it's nice to see people finding us and connecting with what we're saying. Obviously, that is a huge part of building a platform. So I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. You've been resonating with what we've been putting out. It's funny, we're seeing the metrics, and like we have metrics of channels that are bigger than us. So that's a good sign. I want to continue doing that stuff, bringing you guys real, authentic experiences in the field of comedy. More interviews, more shows, more good podcasts, better clips, just more well-rounded stuff. We'll be bringing back the Fight Talk, which we'll be doing today. Again, skipping the weekly poll results, which we haven't been doing for the holidays. Going to start fresh with the new season. So, you know, this is going to be nice, lax. We're going to talk about our favorite things of 2024, but I can't do that alone. So before I get there, let's bring in the number one producer in the game. So good, he f***s up all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante's in
You could be anything in this world but me, nigga.
That was good. Go f*** yourself. You're off the show. You're off the Goes and starts his own show. Fucking builds it up better than mine. I wouldn't doubt it. You have a lot more work ethic than I do. I'm just starting to learn how to use my regular work ethic in the field of comedy and apply it, you know? I feel like I have been, but I feel like I'm finally starting to apply it properly.
Yeah, half the battle is application.
Last episode, even though it was released in 2025, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Did you have a good one? What'd you do? Based off what we said would happen.
Chilled.
You just chill with family? Did you sleep through it?
No. Played some Catan.
Okay.
Played some Monopoly.
With your family?
Yeah.
That's always fun. I wish my family would play Catan, but I barely play Catan, so I don't know what I'm wishing.
You should start.
I really got involved with Catan when it was released on the Xbox 360.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 360 arcade days back in the like when was that? Like 2010. Yeah, like somewhere around there. The 360 days were back then.
Yeah.
It's been over 15 years now. Damn.
Damn.
But I got obsessed with Catan.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know what that game was until the 360 arcade. And my one friend just mentioned I should get it. It was on sale. And like I played it online. I was playing against people. I was winning.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you how to play the actual board game.
It's the same.
Yeah, I don't
What's fun about playing it with people is that like in person, it's like the table talk where you're like trying to make deals and you gotta make sure this guy doesn't win, so you gotta help me out, but you have like a hidden agenda. Like that's real fun. Because
it's the two people facing each other that are together, yeah?
No?
Is that everybody for themselves?
Yeah, it's 4 people.
15 years since I played. It's been a while. Oh God, I'm off the show. I'm off the show. But yeah, you had a good New Year?
Yeah.
Nice and chill?
Yep.
Back in the comedy game?
Yes.
Comedy swing of things?
Yep.
Excellent. Because I
did a set already. Sorry, we're
That's
not
fine.
there yet.
No, we'll get there. That's fine. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This is what this show is about. It's a comedy. It's very Tony Clifton. Oh, what you eating there? Pasta carbonara? Hey, you sounded some cottage cheese there. Oh, wait, that's just your ass. Bruh. Andy Kaufman, played by Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon. We're not doing homework anymore, so you know. I feel like you're the only one that ever got homework anyways. Being on this podcast must suck. You're not me.
You get homework. What the heck is this, dude? From the one guy that never did homework in his life.
Hey, I did homework last minute, but I did it. Were you a procrastinator or?
No.
Really? Like you did early work?
I'd get it done early and chill.
Nerd.
So I can procrastinate.
That's why you, yeah.
To the fullest extent.
What was that? What was that Patrice O'Neal joke? I don't know how to type now, but I didn't know how that important would be until right now. Like I spent all my good typing years calling people gay, and now we're going to type a class. What are you going to type a class for, nigga? What are you, gay? And we would go and sell sandwiches and
Classic.
Did you have those niggas in high school? We used to go to the day and night pharmacy and buy the Arizonas like on sale and bring them back. My one homie was like exceptional at this, bro. Like after gym class, this nigga would be standing out in front of the gym class, all this sweaty mother, and just selling for.
You know what I did?
Markup.
There used to be these tropical juice cocktails.
Okay.
They used to come in a bottle, and you could get a pack of 9.
Yeah.
For like $3. Right? So I'd get like 2 packs of those, put them in my locker, and then sell them for $1 each.
Solid. Yes, that's what I'm talking, man. I miss school economics. I miss school economics, bro.
Days. Yo, you just bringing that up?
Bro, I had my one homie, bro. This nigga, I'm pretty sure invented bumming quarters. You know what I mean? Like, I need he's still like probably one of 2 people I still talk to from high school to this day, bro. Like,
what is bumming quarters? I don't even know.
Like, you know, you just go, like, instead of getting all the change you need for food up front from one person, like asking like a bum, you're asking for change essentially.
Yeah.
But he had a strategy,
Sorry,
bro.
can't
Like,
relate.
you go through.
That's broke nigga economics.
You go one for nigga. Where'd you grow up in the valley, nigga?
No, I grew up in Milton.
Oh, good lord. All right, don't look down on us.
not,
Fucking
I'm just saying,
some
I
uppity
don't know
ass shit.
nothing about-
House nigga.
I don't know nothing about asking for dimes and nickels, dog.
Really?
No.
Damn, good for
One
you.
time-
You know what? That's probably some in jealousy.
Inbreeding. You know what I did once though? I bought something with 100 pennies.
That sounds petty.
Yeah,
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Why? Do you remember why?
I had 100 pennies.
That doesn't even sound malicious. I had 100. You just did it because you had them.
Yeah.
Were they rolled up?
No, they were in a pile. Like this is 100.
What'd you buy?
A freezy.
Oh, you're a piece of garbage. Bro. I wouldn't even have counted. I would have just said, "Get out of my store." I would have given you the freezy, but you're not allowed back.
It was a jumbo freezy.
Yeah, I miss the days where you could walk into a store with
With
$1
change.
and get some
Yeah.
penny candies and stuff. I'm aging myself right now, but like penny candies, 5-cent candies.
They don't even have pennies no more. That's how old
but
you
yeah,
are.
I mean, do they have pennies in America? Yeah, right.
In America.
Yeah,
they do.
I came back with a ton of pennies.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with this? But yeah, we had good holidays. We're back in the swing of things now. We will get into whatever the hell this podcast will be. It's gonna be loosey goosey, man. This is the last one. I feel like we're just wrapping up the season, talking about our favorite things. This will be the actual episode we talk about. This is my favorite this and this and this of 2024. We're not here for that technically. We're just like that's part of what we do. So we're not going to be like, and these are the categories and the nominees and the
Next year we have to come in and suit a tie.
yeah, like nah, nigga. I'm gonna be
And
like,
awards.
and this is the game I played of 1 of 3. So you, like, I couldn't even tell you what the game of the year was. I could just tell you my favorite game that I played.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which I think is everybody's list, anyways. Do some people try and be like, this is the overarching best thing? I feel like some people try and do that. No,
For what?
try and make like the definitive lists. Like IGN will be like, these are the games of the year.
Well, that's IGN. They're supposed to do that.
You know what's
What are
funny?
they there for?
So are we supposed to do the comedy? Because I feel like that's also a hack. Like if we're just comedians and we're out, and this the comedian of the year. I'm like, that's my opinion. It was
Yeah.
the comedian of the year is me. So no, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. And if you watch my comedy special, it's all right.
We'll get to that later.
You know, let's just get to it now. I mean, we're doing the comedy recaps first, I guess. Yeah, we'll do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, go and check out Black Zeus self-portrait and, feel how you feel about it, because I definitely feel how I feel about it. I'm very proud. I'm very grateful it's finally out there. We were discussing it last week, the week of its premiere. And I still really enjoyed the launch of it and all.
Yeah.
But we were talking about this briefly, so I'll get into it now. But I think I was saved.
Oh, yeah.
Like I really do feel like I was saved because I went to promote the special on YouTube and it blocked me. And it gave me all this, this is sensitive content and we're trying not to offend and this and that. And I'm like, bro, it's not even like that. I went back and forth with the ads team and they're like, nah, sorry, we can't. But if you edit it and da-da-da. So I was thinking I was going to do a YouTube because I'm like, yo, this is my first special. I want to promote it. Meanwhile, and I already have this on wax. I'm so grateful I have this opinion stated on wax already because it's not like I'm trying to go back and be like, but wait. This was filmed November 2022. That was 11 years in at that point.
Yes.
I am going to be 14 years this March. It doesn't, and I felt like this for some time, it doesn't represent who I am as a comedian now.
Yeah.
Going back and watching it, I'm still proud of it. But especially going back and watching it now, knowing what I'm capable of doing now, talking the way I've been talking on the podcast and all these things, I'm like, nigga, you stink, but I should.
Yeah.
But I'm still very proud of it.
Yes.
Some of my favorite jokes I've ever written are in it. The only thing I'm not happy with is I didn't have the
You didn't have the tools that you have now.
it wasn't even that. I can go back to it exactly. Because if you remember, we did 3 tapings. We did the 2 at Backroom Comedy Club. So we did the club tapings the night before.
I totally forgot we even did 2 at
and
Backroom.
the second taping at Backroom was probably the best full set of the weekend. We did the theater taping the next night at the Zoetic, and it was great.
Yeah.
But I even remember distinctly telling myself I have to slow down the pace. I have to like let it breathe more, use the stage more and all that because it's a theater. And you know what? I think in hindsight, I put too much of an emphasis on that. The emphasis needs to be on tight. I think I did that. I'm still very proud of how that was presented, especially for me having done my own like over an hour.
Yes.
But I think I stretched it too long. I took too much like there was too many pauses and breaks. I was too comfortable, if that makes sense.
Yep.
There's still a sense of urgency when you're up there telling jokes, like, or at least in terms of the energy.
Yes.
And what's so funny is for having done the club shows the night before with that high pace, I don't know why I would bother to tell myself because I'm taking myself out of
what you were doing,
what I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now slow it down. I'm like,
yeah, change it up now.
Like wild. But again, it's all learning curves. So cut to November. Was it December?
November.
It was November, right?
November 30th.
Yeah, it was like the end of November 2024. Redid my favorite jokes from that album in the Corner Comedy Club. Probably my favorite intimate like club setting, packed house. And I was scrubbing through it, getting ready to prep for my edits on that. And bruh, I'm just like, this much better represents, because I mean, it is the most recent thing, even if it's the older jokes.
Yeah.
So I'm happy now that I have releases. Like this needed to get released before anything else.
Yes.
It had to be done.
Yeah. Also, I feel like just in terms of like skill wise, you do this and then you click up. Like you said, even after you did the special, you said you noticed your skills starting to go up and up and up even more after having done the special.
It was right after.
Not even releasing it, but just doing it alone.
I think the phrase I specifically used was, if that was 11 years worth of buildup of material and skill, whatever had happened, like the 6 months after that album taping, I felt like I had leveled up. And you know what that ultimately is, bro? It's consistency. It's finding rhythm. It's finding cadence. You know what makes comedians better? It's repetition.
Yep.
It makes you better at everything. So, and that's what's so flipping hard about being a Canadian comedian is we don't really have the opportunities to get every night multiple sets in.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, you go to Toronto, but it's like you can only exhaust those rooms so often a night or a week.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, once you build up, and that's what we're doing. Like once you have at least an audience that will come and see you, but then if you're doing that too, the thing is you can't really exhaust that cycle.
No, because then they would see all your jokes.
So the whole goal is to start getting into bigger club circuits and all these things. And once you're actually doing a club circuit and you're performing week to week, bro, you're doing hours every week. That's where you really level the F up. And that's why that happened. I was working on a special and I made an emphasis. Like, I don't know how I was able to piece together that many headline sets within 3 months, like back to back to back to back out here.
Yeah.
But I was able to do it. And obviously you piece together favors and stuff because people know you're working on a special. But like now it's really about like, we got to start doing this for ourselves and get our platform up, like live platform up. So we're going to be working on this now. But once again, my first ever full comedy special, Black Zeus Self-Portrait, is up now on the YouTube channel. And thank you, YouTube, for being such stringent yeah. I know your algorithm's stressing on that one. Did he just call us what we think we did? But it's too stretched out. There was a break there. What is happening? Hopefully computers just malfunctioned just there. Yeah, we got called. Yeah. Google has been disrespected. Yeah, thank you for not allowing me to spend my money with you. Ultimately, it helped me realize, the better way to use this is to cut it up.
The better material.
Like cut it up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
Take the clips, which already I'll be at like, and again, I'm not tracking this to track it for that sake, but it's nice to see that I posted one joke already, just one, which I've already posted. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I reposted it and branded it as part of the special release. And I've gained like almost 1,000 followers on my IG. I'll be at 4,000 today. I remember, so last year we started YouTube at 157 or something, 170, something like this.
Yeah,
and
we should put in subscriber count, what we're at right now for this note, and then at the end of the next season we can see where we're at.
Yeah. So
we'll get to that, but
that happened. We went up to like 1,200 by the end of the year. We're at 13 now. Once again, love and respect. Thank you. Salutes to all the beautiful people that keep finding us. Be active too. Let us know what you think. Hit the like, but especially comment. We're very active. I found a nice way to be involved because I like trolls. I'm a troll, so I find the trolls that try and troll me and like work with them. Every once in a while, I don't get too active with that, but the people that like leave positive feedback, I always hit them up. So like, let us know if you're watching and you're out there, and if you have critiques or anything like that, bro. We're not. Again, this is an ego-free zone. You know what I'm saying? But we will call you on your BS if you're just being a wild person. What I do have to salute right now. So me talking about my own comedy special like this, right?
Yep.
I'm so grateful that I'm so far removed from it too, because I feel like if it was brand new or something, you would. Can you scroll down to the first comment that we see here? So what's the person's name? Nigga, I'm not blind. What are you doing? Just go back. All right, thank you. That was wild. Kark Pazu. I know I'm mispronouncing that. Kark Pazu. Anyways, shout outs to this person. Lots of posturing and not much jokes. I honestly do not care about his life story at this point. I'm 18 minutes in and I haven't laughed once. I'm out. I'll check him out in 10 years, see if he's actually improved. So obviously, like, I can't disagree with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, this isn't. But because I'm a troll, I can sense when somebody's trolling me, or at least just being a dick, just to be a dick. Because they're like, on IG, there was one of those. Okay. And it's so funny because, like, oh, it's like bringing back like this, like, nigga. Nigga. R.I.P. That's gonna be crazy if you don't know who I'm talking about, because I just said a hard R and then I said R.I.P. and we both saluted. They do not know what's going on right now.
And that's why I have to put him in the show.
Yo, trust me, soundboard is clicking up for a new season.
Next season, guys, we promise.
But if again, I didn't get the sense that this person was being an ass. Yeah. That was genuine feedback. You could tell, bro. Yeah. You could just tell. And because that's how I feel myself, I hit back. Hit my reply, please. I agree, actually, LOL. Pacing wasn't the best. It's year-old material. It's years old, actually, so I didn't even... But it's year-old material at this point. I had to drop and get it out of the way. And then this person actually responded, which I didn't know. You let me know. I understand. It takes a big man to admit it. Maybe I should finish it and try to find the funny bit in the rest. Maybe it picks up midway. On the positive side, once you're super famous, this piece of anthology may hit different. Good luck to you, sir. Bro, whether you subscribe or not, salutes to that. Like, salutes to real interactions, people not agreeing fully, people giving critiques. Like, the internet can exist like this. It doesn't all have to be, this guy's a piece of garbage, and you're just trying to get a rise out of me. Or instant freaking dislike. I'm like... But again, if you want a knife fight, I'll bring a bazooka, nigga. Like you're some weird internet peasant talking to a comedian, nigga. Like, whatever your perception of me is, that's your perception. So we'll figure it out together. I just invited the whole internet to be like, nigga, just start throwing rocks at freaking. But I connect with this, bro. Like, that to me is real interaction. I'm not. This is an ego-free zone. When we're talking about, these are the type of, not just comics, but people we are, bro. This is when you meditate, when you reflect, when you sit and you think and you're honest with yourself and you don't sugarcoat shit. This is how you end up. It's like, I also see the flaws in this, and I'm not going to be out here just because it's my work. It's my first comedy special. You have to like it, please. Dude, I'm sitting here saying thank you for like blocking it.
Thank you for not letting me promote this.
Thank you for not letting me promote, because at the end of the day, you only get one first impression. So the more people that see this as my first comedy special, and I already feel the way that other people are viewing it, I think I dodged a bullet, bro. I think I took that promotion money and put it in a different, better place.
Yeah.
And now I'm almost at 4,000 people that know me more. Yeah. And we're actually like, dude, a lot of these people were like scrolling my feed and my other jokes were getting likes and all that and shares.
Sick.
So again, we're not.
I even noticed some of the podcast clips are getting some extra likes.
There's a synergy. There's a beautiful 100%. Synergy. So this piece of work had to exist. It had to be. It had to give me grief in the back end the way it did. It had to take 2 years.
It had to play out this way.
It just had to.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful because now I can release a mediocre piece of work while being on this podcast week to week, being like, I'm the shit. And then have people try to figure out like, dude, this guy's mentally challenged. But it's like, again, you don't know what I know. So don't assume. Just watch and figure it out as it's unfurled,
unfolding.
Unfolding.
Unfurled.
Unfurled is a proper word for that. Have you never heard that before?
Nope.
Type that in right now. These loos talk about bullshit. Salutes to the OGs over at 5150 Nation. We are not ripping you off, my nigga. I'm just throwing some love out. Simple past tense and past I can't even speak now. Unfurl. Transitive and intransitive, to spread or open. So just like you're unfolding. Unfolding is just, bro, if you, okay, now read the unfolding definition. It's just as gay. Okay, so you get the hell away. You should be happy you learned a new word, bro. You're never going to use it, but.
I learned a new word the other day.
The way you presented this is already bullshit.
I want to turn this into a joke because I think it's so funny.
All right.
But I'll say it here just because this is an exclusive. Did you know
okay,
that pussy's government name is Pusillanimous?
Nah, what? What?
Did you know that?
Wait, is that a real word?
Yeah.
Type in pusillanimous right now. Definition. How do you even spell that? What is the word? Vagina?
You're like, this guy's a pussy.
Yeah.
It comes from pusillanimous.
It did pop up. Pusillanimous.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Pussy's government name is pusillanimous.
All right. Pusillanimous, adjective, lacking courage, cowardly. Really? This is where it comes from?
Yeah.
Despite destitute of a manly or courageous strength and firmness of mind, of weak spirit, mean-spirited, spiritless, cowardly, said of persons. Pusillanimous. Wait,
Pusillanimous.
Pusillanimous, bro. Oh, wow. And look how you pronounce it. Pusillanimous. Pussy. You know what I read right there? Pusillanimous. Nah, you know what? The joke didn't work in my mind. You know what? As I started saying it out loud, I'm just abandoning the joke. F it. It's not good. It's not good. Where'd you even learn that?
Because I read.
Where'd you read that?
I was reading the book called The Prince.
Is that like The Alchemist type?
No, The Prince is it's a Machiavelli book.
Interesting. The guy who faked his death?
I don't know.
Machiavelli?
Something like that.
Machiavelli, right?
But yeah, basically he's writing a letter to a prince about how a prince should be. And this came out in like 1500s, 1600s, around then.
I'm pretty sure it's the same Machiavelli.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, and a prince must not be pusillanimous. I'm like, what? I had to Google
bars in the middle.
I'm like, yo, there's no way pussy's government name is pusillanimous, bro.
So funny. I like that you. I'm gonna fight you. If you keep trying to friggin' work this joke on me, I'm gonna fight you.
Is this government name?
This is being friends with comedians. Don't let this happen to your comedian friendships.
No, I said it was a joke. I opened it like this.
But what happened
I unfurled it.
You dropped that damn
government name?
Yeah, you dropped it 8 times looking for a guy. You're just fishing. You're fishing right now.
Well, as Kenny says, I just shoot. If it hits, it hits. If it don't.
Dude, yeah, does that irk you at all? Like, have you been around enough comics now to have them just try jokes mid-conversation and you don't know if they're talking to you now or trying to get a joke off? It's one of the most annoying things.
I have noticed it, with a particular unfurled comedian.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's so funny. Niggas been doing it for eons, bro. All of us have stories. That's so funny. Great guy.
Yeah.
Always drops jokes. I'm like, we used to have to like fucking shake him. Like, nigga, stop.
I don't think we're talking about the same person.
No, man, unless you're talking about a female.
No.
All right. Well, maybe we're not.
No, but
Yeah.
where he sits with his legs bust open.
Okay, I don't know who we're talking about now.
You don't remember him?
Short?
No,
No, we're not talking about the same person.
but he busted open
All right, this is getting crazy.
at
You doubled down on that. You had to make sure I knew that.
because
Well,
you
he
made a
busted
joke
open.
about it, and he was
Busted
Booty
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
yes.
That's hilarious.
So-
I barely know that dude.
I know, but I've seen like he will come and talk to me
Yeah.
and like go through this whole thing
Oh no.
and then do exactly what he was talking to me.
Aye,
Does exactly what he was talking to me about on stage.
aye, nay.
Yeah.
Aye, as our Australian friends would say, aye, nay. I can't stand that shit, bro. That's also another reason why I don't have comedians. Yeah, you said you did a set. I guess that's my comedy recap. Once again, go check out Black Zeus self-portrait. If you got the time and energy, go check it out. I still stand by it.
Yeah.
I still love the jokes in it. It's just the pacing is, it's very much Baby's first comedy special, which you got to be proud of. You got to start somewhere. And like homie said on the comment section, he's like, one day
Yeah.
be able to look back at this and who knows. But yeah, what shows did you do?
I did an open mic, CFTA.
You trying all new stuff?
No, actually. I tried doing stuff
Yeah.
better. What?
I tried to do things and
Have you ever?
I was adorable because what I'm trying to say. I did things.
I did things.
I think I'm challenging myself. I don't think because I'm working on all new stuff. I don't want to tell a single joke from my special anymore.
Okay.
There will be times where we're in a new environment and I have to I'm like only bangers. And if things aren't tested out enough,
Yeah.
Although I do have a lot of,
Well, you know what I thought to myself
What?
when I got off stage?
yeah,
I'm like, next time I'm not even gonna go up with notes. I'm gonna
I like that.
just try something new.
That's how you get. That's how you, bro. You have to test the limits.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're comfortable with doing so that you could push the boundaries.
Yeah. Because I want to start doing some of the impressions that I can do.
Okay.
You know what I
Can
mean?
you try one right now? You don't have to do a joke in it, but what do you do good impression wise?
The Mike Tyson one,
Okay.
I'll
give you that
I could
one.
do a Khabib one.
But now you got to set up Khabib jokes.
Yeah.
It's like,
I could do a Jason Statham. The Jason Statham I have to practice. But I had that one in the bag for a couple months.
because
Time ago when
pull
he
up
was
the old clip, Zeus. Go ahead.
when I did it on the thing.
Zeus.
It was rusty
Find
back
the
then.
old clip in the editing. This is a note to myself.
No, but
Find that old clip where this nigga did Jason Statham.
it was rusty back then.
Abysmal.
I hadn't done it
Rusty.
in years. Yeah, rustic bambustic.
I like that. Yo, type that. That's the episode title right there. Rustic Bambustic. What the f was that? I think that title is gonna be season finale. Anyways, but you gotta write that Rustic Bambustic because I'm keeping that somewhere. I'm just gonna keep that in a notebook somewhere. Just read it for myself every once in a while. Rustic Bambustic. Holy shit.
I
like that.
I had a Jason Statham one. An impression.
How old were you when you had this? Your voice must have been different or something. All right.
It was probably 2015, like 10 years ago.
Can you just try for 5 seconds, 10 seconds?
My Jason Statham impression. I could do it, and sometimes I can't. It's there, it's not there. I told you, it's rustic but bustic, dude. It kind of sounds like
funny. It was. I can see how you had it.
I had
I can see how you had it at one point.
It turned into Erie from the boys. Erie, you got Homelander. You know,
Okay,
you don't watch
like
The
a
Boys.
Cockney. It's like a Cockney.
Yeah, that one. But I had a
bloke. Get the bloke.
Get the bloke. I had a Jason. So that's what I'm saying. I want to brush that one up, and I want to like just go up there with nothing and just see what happens, because I find that some of the times where I'm just riffing and like, even though I already laugh on stage, but then when I riff and I make myself laugh, like,
you find gems that way.
Yeah,
that's a key, bro. It's like, but if you're not good at riffing, I feel sorry for the people that can't riff.
Yeah,
like, well, but it takes time. You're not gonna be good off the top.
I need to be, and I want to practice riffing on stage, because I can riff like with
open
the
mics
homies.
is where you do that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
CFTA and stuff like that. Like,
well, that's why I want to do it there.
Just get comfortable.
I don't want to be.
What you should do is have in the back of your mind, so you don't stress yourself because you're going up with no list.
Mm-hmm.
Have your 2-3 best jokes. Just know them.
Yeah.
So that when times get rough, you
just pull them.
out of the bag. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like, bro, that's how I find my best bits. I think you have to really know yourself well to learn how to mine your best jokes.
Yeah.
I know, like, dude, there's times of day where my brain is active in certain ways.
Yeah.
Like I just learned over time.
Yep.
Like when I first wake up, when I first wake up, I did do things.
I just do things.
When I first wake up and when before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And usually I'll stay in the pocket of that.
Yes.
And I swear it's like I'm in a different state.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, I don't know, man. It's
that state right as you're falling asleep, or right as you're waking out of that sleep state.
Yeah.
So you're still kind of dreaming, but you're awake. So some of those ideas.
There's also like after my first joint of the day, if I get myself in a nice rhythm thing, if I find myself doing something in repetition, if I'm editing, like I'll find a way to edit where I don't have to pay attention to this audio.
Yep.
So like I'm resizing footage or whatever, and I'll have like certain music playing or whatever, and I get into a trance.
Yeah.
Bro, and then it's just like all downloads. Just
yeah.
Yeah. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention for comedy? I feel like we should kind of if you have anything.
I mean, recap for the year, like best year for me so far.
All right. And what makes you say that? What are some of the standout comedy moments for you in 2024? For yourself, obviously.
Did
we do this last week? We did do this last week.
A little bit. We spent a little bit of time.
What, you trying to be like, and my best joke this year was?
Yes. No, but
But do you have it posted?
What do you mean? Do I have,
like the joke and stuff?
Do I have the joke posted?
Yeah.
No, but I might post it. But then again, do I want to post it?
Joke, and you only have
I know
7-ish minutes. You know.
Yeah.
You got to be at the beginning stage.
I know. I got to hold it close. And I also at this point, I don't even really want to get too big. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to. Like I want to build up a following, but I don't want to be like 10,000.
Build up skill.
I want to build up skill so I can hold the followers. Before the horse. You know.
But at the same time, like I think like what we're doing.
Yeah. No.
Tracking and marking and showing the progress.
Yeah.
Like just find ways to plug that into what you're doing. That's we have all the content.
Here's a milestone for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not having to take a shit before a show.
That's a milestone?
Yeah, because before I had to take nervous shits. Now I'm not as nervous.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That reminds me of Stoyan when we were in Texas. He wasn't taking shits, but he took like 8,000 pisses, bro. Yes. When we're standing in line for Kill Tony, he's like, I gotta take a piss. I feel like every time you walk back, he said, I gotta go take a piss.
It's so funny.
Shout out Stoyan, bro. One of the few guys like I still talk to like weekly, bro. Like we track each other's progress.
Nice.
We're definitely gonna link up this year.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna happen. We met some great people when we were out there. That's definitely the highlight for me. The American trip.
Yeah.
Like just all of it. Just
all of it.
And documenting it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, go check out Black Zeus the show. New episode just dropped this past Monday, episode 3. If you'd like to watch the whole episode, you can check us out on Patreon, aka Black Zeus. We drop Black Zeus the show, full episodes the first Monday of every month, or you can catch half the episode the first Monday on YouTube, and then in 2 weeks on YouTube, and then bi-weekly essentially on YouTube, or the whole thing. If you can and want to support us, we are bringing you the most authentic comedy content on the internet. I promise you. We're tracking our progress. I'm 14 years in the game. He's 3. And then we got our OGs that we also go around and like tape while we're with them. We'll be with Jason Rouse again at some point this year. Salutes to the OG. Yeah, man. Just trying to bring you guys an authentic behind the scenes look of what it is to be a comedian on the come up this day and age. We got the podcast, obviously. Interviews all over the channel. New interview just dropped this week also. So a whole bunch of new comedy specific content, comedy special, all that good stuff. What a great year. I'm super proud of us. The platform that we built. We're continuing to build. All the beautiful people, once again, thank you. Love you guys so much for continuing to help us. And yeah, let's kind of talk about some of our favorite things from last year. We'll roll that into our favorite UFC moments of last year, and then bring us to our first UFC preview of 2025. Again, let's try and get out of here in 60.
We'll try.
Like legit 65. Nigga.
We'll try.
So let's
just get rolling so we can get to it.
So bring up the list for me real quick, because I already forgot all my favorite shit. Okay. That's how you know.
You're going to see all my stuff too.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, no, spoilers for this too? I'm going to fight you, nigga. Bro, I hope you don't have people in your life that are this against spoilers that make you check how you breathe before you speak shit. You're lucky I respect you. You're my brother, so. Yeah, I guess we'll start with favorite TV shows of the year, or favorite TV. We're not going to mention everything. Like favorite movie, favorite this, favorite that. Like just the things. You're off the show, bro.
My list is way bigger.
Just shut up. But yours includes the fight stuff, so I get mine too, I guess. But again, it'll be what it is. It's the things that stood out to us the most. So we're not going to sit here and break down every category of everything. If you're looking for that, it doesn't even make sense. But my favorite TV show, I'm split. I would say it's Fallout or Tokyo Vice. Okay. Fallout was closer to the, summer. Like
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. It was a few months ago, it feels like.
Yeah.
Tokyo Vice wrapped up at the beginning of the year, February, I feel like. Did you watched Fallout, but not Tokyo Vice?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Tokyo Vice?
Only from what you told me.
Yeah, essentially based off a true story. An American reporter moved to Japan and got into or close with Yakuza, started writing that as his beat, and then started uncovering all this murder plot and all this stuff. And they crushed the show. Only 2 seasons and it's done. So salutes.
Yeah. Respect for when a show does that.
Thank you, HBO. It's HBO, so they respect the craft. I feel like they're one of the last few.
Yep.
I see that your top show is also HBO. That's wild.
No, this was FX.
No? Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
You know, FX, a lot of quality.
Very good.
A lot of quality.
Oh, man. High quality TV, bro.
So if I have to pick, it's tough because Fallout is also associated with one of my favorite video game franchises.
Yeah.
And I got so much more out of it because I knew the lore of Fallout. I'm like, yo, look in that corner, look over there. Oh my God, this outfit and this freaking thing. But that's like super, like in terms of quality of the show, I actually think Tokyo Vice was a better show.
That's fair.
I think Fallout was better fan service. But to just go into a fresh, bro, Tokyo Vice took a year off and I was pissed. That's how much I enjoyed this show. It was really well done.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give it to Tokyo Vice.
Do you have an honorable mention or no?
I guess Fallout would be the honorable mention.
Okay.
Yeah. How about yourself? Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show of the year? Shogun.
All right.
Just fire throughout.
It's a big year for Japan.
Yeah.
Both our shows are Japanese centric.
And this is kind of similar story because yours is white guy goes into with the Yakuza. This guy's white pirate lands on Japan because in the show they didn't know Japan even existed. Like it was like myth, legend.
Is this also like the story of Japan discovering guns because the Europeans brought them over?
Because this guy brings it over. Yeah. So they had cannons, but they weren't really they didn't know about cannon warfare. Because the English were been using cannons, right?
Yeah.
And then also the Spanish they knew about Spain, they brought cannons, but they didn't teach them warfare. Anyways, this show was just so good throughout. Just each episode packed.
Okay.
It looks super like it brings you back into that time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's super immersive.
Yeah.
And there's still like one scene that like it's just so fire. Like there's a scene.
Is it the cannon scene?
That one was crazy.
I had to look up that scene because so
Yeah.
many people were talking about it.
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
But that's not. I'm just thinking about. There's a scene where they're all in the ship, and like row, and then the water's coming through. Guys are getting washed away, and it's just like hella intense.
Okay.
Anyways,
Shogun. What about honorable mention?
Honorable mention. The Penguin.
You watched it.
Here's the thing. I still need to watch the last episode.
That's hilarious. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it was really good?
Really good.
And it's still Colin Farrell, right? Like from the movie?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting that they got him. I guess
He's
what is he
fucking
doing?
mushrooms.
Yeah. I liked the Batman, the movie, for one viewing.
This is a long
I
movie.
enjoyed Colin Farrell's Penguin. I thought he lost himself in that role.
Well, then you should watch the show because you don't even see Colin Farrell at all.
Batman's very oversaturated right
but
now.
Batman's not even in this.
I understand, but it's the universe.
Bruh, it's just
It's either I watch The Penguin or I watch the new animated series, and I have more interest in watching that animated
Fair
series just for my.
I will say though,
Yeah.
Penguin's HBO.
Is it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's HBO.
It's HBO.
That actually kind of does change things.
It's up there, bruh.
Interesting. All right,
Very
good for
good.
them.
Yeah, very good show.
I don't have a movie
Mhm.
because all the favorite movies I've watched this year came out in like the 70s. I spent a lot of time like watching old metaphysical movies and watching just like old. Bro, I watched. Oh, you know what? My favorite movie I watched this year, Casablanca. I finally watched Casablanca this year. The movie is like a fucking war propaganda film from like the.
I don't remember this one.
Humphrey Bogart. You know the name? Yeah, this is
No.
not. Yeah, that's really.
Is that guy even still alive?
It takes place on the island of Casablanca during World War II. And it's like a neutral island or whatever. Like there's Nazis and there's allies like on that island. There's like Humphrey Bogart, his character. The game Grim Fandango that I adore and idolize. I fucking love that game. I like, if you know anything about that game, the guy who created that game literally says in the making of Grim Fandango, he's like, please don't watch Casablanca because you see I just stole everything. He's like, go watch it though, because you should watch it. But he's like, and he like the main character of Casablanca is Manny Calavera from Grim like everything, all the character designs, all the locations. It's like I'm like, damn, bro, you took everything. I'm like, Jesus, bro, white people are egregious, but I think he stole from other white people. But you know who Casablanca was. I'm just making shit up, man. I'm just stirring the pot. But yeah, I see you actually have a movie from this year.
Yeah,
Transformers 1.
Transformers 1.
Animated movie.
Yep.
You're a Transformers nerd, so I'm not surprised.
But this is just a good movie.
Yeah?
Yes. The trailers didn't help.
No.
It made it look like a kid's movie.
Yeah.
This is not a kid's movie.
Really?
Yeah. This is real street nigga problems.
Does it get metaphysical? I think you said
It
a little
does.
bit.
Bro, there's a scene where
I don't
like
care about spoilers, but spoiler alert.
spoiler alert.
Everybody's, yo, this is a bad day for speech.
Bruh, the scene where Optimus or Orion Pax becomes Optimus Prime.
Okay.
It is a full-on DMT trip. I'm not even joking.
I'll watch it today. That's all you have to tell me. All right,
Yeah.
I'll watch it today.
Full-on DMT experience.
Interesting.
And he loses his left arm.
Keep the timer up for me, please, you sneaky bastard. Don't think I don't know what you... Don't think I don't
You
know...
learned my tactic.
Don't think I don't know what you're doing. This nigga thinks I'm not on the same show. You mother...
Where do I put this?
Just put it to the side, I guess. Yeah,
There you go.
Make me sick. That laugh was hilarious. I don't even know what that was.
Shut up, Martian.
Salutes to Mars Martian, bro. Salutes Mars. Check him out. He's in the Austin comedy scene.
Did you see that clip he posted?
I watch all his shit, bro.
Oh,
I keep tabs on Mars. I message him every once in a while.
He said, I posted my first comedy special. I see all my haters are from the Austin location.
Austin, yeah, don't think I checked the analytics. I peeped the analytics.
Fuck all you guys.
I love Mars, bro. He's one of my favorite people we met. He's one of my favorite people we met. One of my favorite people I met in comedy. Period.
Yeah, 100%.
50 new followers.
1.5 million
new haters. Line of the year for the channel.
Oh my god. But yeah, Transformers 1, great movie.
All right.
Exceeded my expectations. Like I was gonna see it regardless.
Yeah.
Right? But then you see the trailer and they're like, oh no, they made it into a kids movie.
Yeah.
And then it's not a kids movie. It's just animated.
Okay. These next things is one of the last connecting pieces in my life to ratchetness. My favorite musician of the year. Not gonna go with album or any of that shit. And I say ratchetness, but really I'm talking like, just like foolishness, you know what I mean? Like street foolishness.
Okay.
Mexican OT.
Yes.
What else?
If you're a member of your gang,
that's my favorite song. But I was trying to do the gun noises that he was doing.
Fa 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 fa. I got all the ad libs locked in. That's why I can't speak.
The one that you used though was the chopped and screwed one. I was kind of disappointed.
You didn't like that?
I wanted the original.
Okay.
But it doesn't even matter anymore.
Scrapped.
But I think, Mexican OT, definitely the most listened to artist, new artist.
Yeah.
Because even the music was kind of hitting old school for me this year. But I couldn't avoid the friggin'
like what was it like listening to Mexican OT in
Texas? That made the bruh.
Yeah, that was the whole.
I'm pretty sure I annoyed you at some point because I was just constantly.
Well, here's the thing, because I had already listened to so much Mexican OT.
Yeah.
And then when I told you about him, and then you started listening to him like every day,
I'm like,
bruh,
this is a lot. But being in Texas,
just like that one meme, leave me alone. Just Mexican OT.
so she like the way I stick and move. Yeah, I'm out.
Your mama didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you can suck dick.
Your mama didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you can suck dick. Bull riding. The instrumental to bull riding, bro. Yeah. Salutes to Mexican OT. Keep killing it, my guy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite music? Like favorite music of the year?
West Side.
Griselda.
Yeah. Just West Side on repeat. You know what? Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Conductor Williams.
Conductor
Williams. Honorable mention,
bruh. If you know what, man? Actually, producers probably had a bigger impact on my ear. I didn't even think about that.
I just thought of it.
Alchemist and Conductor all year long.
Yep.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And honorable mention gots to go for me to, and most people don't like this guy, but Earl Sweatshirt, bro. I love what Earl's, man. I'm so happy to see Earl happy and like it reflects in his music. His little project that he put out this year, Voir Dire, I think.
Yeah.
Had some, like, again, if you like Earl, like to me, some of my favorite tracks he's released in years.
Yep. Also, because that's all he's released in years.
And it was all Alchemist.
I know.
And it was all Alchemist.
Yeah.
So even Alchemist started rapping this year.
No, he's been rapping.
Here and there. I feel like he released like 5 tracks this year.
No, I found a song of him rapping, 90s.
Jeez, that doesn't surprise me though.
Like,
I can
play, it's fire.
I don't think he would say he was active though. I think he was rapping these last couple.
It was fire though.
Interesting. Like that doesn't surprise me. It's Alchemist, bro. He knows music.
Yeah. But he's like 15.
Okay. Any honorable mentions?
For music?
Yeah.
Conductor.
Oh, you Conductor. My bad. That's my bad. I need to smoke. Weed though. I'm not cigarettes. Let's see. I'll briefly cover this. My game of the year, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. I don't think I played many games that came out this year. This one I 100% did, and I 100%ed it.
Yeah.
It's probably the only game I gave that much time to this year because, again, I'm so locked into. Bro, I'm so grateful because for once in my life, I actually, all the things, I'm past all the BS, and I'm locked into progression and click up and just getting better. And I don't really have time for video games and music. That's why it's hard. It was really hard for me to make a list. I had to sit and look up other things, like what came up this year. I'm like, oh yeah, I did see that. I love that.
Yeah.
Even when we talk about fights in a moment here, it's like it was tough to do that. But Echoes of Wisdom, I could easily say I enjoyed the mechanics. It sucked me in.
Okay.
Like I was fully with the game. I enjoyed it, and probably my favorite ending to a Zelda game in a decade. Like the way it ends, the last sequence, like the last dungeon and boss fight and all that stuff. Well, perfect. What about for you?
For me, my favorite game of the year, Black Myth Wukong.
Hey, shout out.
Fire game. I haven't even been able to play it.
Mainly because you suck at it, though, no?
Well, because it's so hard and I don't have the time to get good.
Yeah, like we were busy this year.
Yeah.
How many hours did you put in, though?
70.
You're off the show. I thought you were going to say like 5.
No. It's probably like...
You did play it.
I played it like 30 hours.
And you didn't even get that far in.
Bro, it's freaking hard. Okay, when you spend 5 hours on one boss, you don't really get too far in the game.
What's the fun in that?
What?
What's the fun in that?
The fun is after that 5th hour, and then you finally beat him.
Especially
and
as
you have one sliver of health, and you're like, yeah! Sometimes you just gotta go for that last hit. You gotta risk it all.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
But also, like, game design, like, it's fire.
Yeah.
The boss battles are actually sick. Like, the bosses they actually look cool. They have different moves and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just, like I said, I didn't get to beat the game. I don't even know. I'm maybe like 20, 30% through the game.
Okay.
But like, I got so busy, I can't be spending 5 hours on one boss.
Honorable mention, I guess, for me would be Fallout London. Salutes to those guys. That was a free mod, a full game-sized mod released by random ragtag group of people. Love and respect and salutes to those guys. And they were taking donations too. So if you did enjoy that, go check out Team Fallout or Team Folon. Yeah, Fallout London. So it was Folon. Yeah. Something like this. I played it for like 25 hours. I didn't beat it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe the level of detail. It felt like a Fallout game. And the official games never go outside of America, so it was just super interesting to see the British culture. And I'm like, I didn't get a ton of references like I did for the Fallout games that were made in.
Why are these buses red?
That's hilarious. But yeah, let's get into that's most of our stuff for 2024. At this point, we are wrapping the show up with it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the next UFC event, which is UFC 302.
What?
Yeah. Wait, am I wrong?
Way wrong, dude.
Oh, because what's pulled up here is 306?
306.
311. Why the did you take my shit out of order? Or did I?
I didn't. No.
I think that was me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We left
I
it.
myself up there. UFC 311 is coming up in a week and a bit, but we will briefly cover here some of our favorite UFC moments from 2024.
Yep.
It'll mostly be this guy because, again, even though I watch just as much as him, I don't watch just as much as him. He watches all the fight nights, all the everything.
You waste
every
your time
every time a
watching
fighter
wrestling.
breathes. No, I enjoy my life and I watch other things. I don't
Yeah,
need to watch
wrestling.
Yeah, bruh. You want me to give an honorable mention? Because right now, wrestling is... They had the best year since my childhood. So you can go f yourself. What do you got for Ultimate Frisbee? What did they do this year?
I don't
year?
watch Ultimate
Exactly.
Frisbee. I play
Shut
it.
your mouth. No entertainment there. It's all about the game. No, so I guess I'll just briefly go over my UFC stuff and then please, for the love
Go
of God,
quick, dog. Every time you do this, you make the episode longer.
I only got 2 for UFC because these are the ones that probably make the most sense for me to say verbally. But my fighter of the year, which I think I said every time this guy's name got mentioned, Diego Lopez. This nigga is getting a title fight this year and winning. I'm putting that on wax. I don't think that's a crazy statement to make.
You think he knocks out Ilya?
That's who he'd be in contention for. You know what though? I saw a fight of Ilya that made him look human. And I don't even know who that fight was against.
Jai Herbert.
So you know the fight I'm talking about then. It's going around. It's like,
that was
how long ago was that? Before all
like 2 years, 3 years maybe?
Ago? That's not
a year, 2 years back.
That's not that long ago.
It's not. But you progress. Look how much you could progress in 2 years.
Of course.
But anyways, keep going on.
But even Max made him look human.
Who?
Holloway.
Max Holloway made Ilya look human?
Enough, yeah. He wasn't not in the fight.
No.
Like, there wasn't super lopsided.
Okay.
Was it?
No.
To you?
No.
Okay, I'm like, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, where's this friggin', I don't know, everybody made him up to be a god, and he had a spectacular performance against Max, of course, but I don't know. What do you think him versus Diego? You would know better. This guy's getting torn up, isn't he?
Diego?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a good fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then I can't wait.
Because they're both even. Like, they both have good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, good striking. Mm-hmm. I just think Ilya is cleaner in all those areas. Technically wise.
That's fair. Do you think we've seen enough of Diego to know fully, like, if he's of that standard? Or we still have, like...
No, because he fought T-City.
What was the last fight he was in? It was it the Sphere?
Ilya?
No, Diego.
I think the Sphere.
The Sphere, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see this nigga this year, bro. That he is going places.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you have honorable mention or no?
Fighter of the year, honorable mention. Who did I really enjoy? I don't. I'd have to think about it.
You know, I know who it is for you.
Who?
Chama.
Maybe. I don't know. I really don't.
Okay.
It definitely ain't Duplessis.
Yeah. He's the nigga you love to hate.
Oh, you're a piece of garbage. Anyways, who's your fighter of the year?
Fighter of the year for me is Ilya.
Okay. Ilya Topuria.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because I give him title of GOAT Slayer.
Okay.
Knocks out Max Holloway and Volkanovski. That's like some guy in the same year. That's like knocking out GSP and Kamaru.
In the same year.
In the same year. No one did that before.
In the same year.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Ilya had an amazing year. He's one of my favorite fighters, like coming out of 2024, 100%. That'll be fun if we see the two.
I think we do see it.
We see it this year? We see our favorite fighters fight this year? That'd be fun. That would be so fun. What was the better fight to you? Him versus Volk or him versus Max?
Him versus Max.
Max?
Yes.
The better for him, better performance.
Yeah, because...
Or just better fight?
Better fight, better performance as well.
Okay.
Because Max has never been knocked out.
Okay.
Right? So to knock out the guy that's never been knocked out and he's Hawaiian, like, that's hard to do.
Fair enough. All right. And I guess my fight of the year.
Yeah.
That's pretty much gonna be it for me. And it took me a minute to really figure this out.
I gave this one to you, basically.
You helped me, definitely. But it was Islam versus Dustin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess going from your criteria of it being a balanced fight, I get that. I think the better fight is a more balanced fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, it's hard to say a lopsided fight was fight of the year. And I wanted to, just as a troll, be like, it was friggin' Chama versus Jamal Hill, just because all that stupid aftermath, but that would just be a joke. I think this one stands.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it to Max and Gaethje, But the way you broke it down, I do view that more as knockout of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm not really giving. I guess I'll say that's my knockout of the year.
That's my knockout of the year as
it's
well.
the knockout of the year, which I think is
Spoiler
hard to
alert.
go against. But yeah, my fight of the year, Islam and Dustin.
Yeah.
And Islam's about to fight.
Yes,
Once
yes,
again.
we'll get to that.
But let's
My fight of the year is Daniel Zluber versus Ribovic, Esteban Ribovic. Once again, just back and forth war. Mexican Independence Day.
That's why you got to go with this guy's judgment calls because, like, I forgot that fight even happened because I don't know the names, right? So that's more of a casual take.
Also,
but I watched it and I was like jaw on the floor watching. Like, this fight's insane.
And the underdog won. So that also adds to like, damn, like he's scrapping it, and then
that back and forth was just scary to watch and fun, obviously, as a fight fan. But jeez, like to be in it, oh my goodness.
Honorable mention.
That was part of the Sphere.
Yes,
just in case people are looking for that fight.
Yeah,
it was main card. Yeah, I mean there was only one prelim fight in that card, anyways.
We could pull it up, but honorable mention for me also, Islam versus Dustin Poirier.
Okay.
Because that was like a back and forth fight, even though it was kind of more one-sided.
Yeah.
I feel like. I think Dustin
towards Islam?
Yeah. Dustin put up a valiant effort. Like
more than anything anyone was expecting, I think. Like his defense was phenomenal for going up against the Makhachev.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
I don't think anybody was expecting him to be that well guarded on the ground against Islam.
Yeah, until he wasn't. But yes,
unfortunately. But what do you have? Like a broken something?
Who
by the end of that? Like
Dustin?
Poirier, yeah. He had broken something like a toe. I forget, but I feel like
I remember Islam was sick for that fight.
Yeah, but he didn't even mention that.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I don't know about injuries on Dustin's side. But that was a good fight. Secondary honorable mention.
No, we're done. No, fuck. Knockout of the year, Max versus.
Okay, can I just say new fighter of the year?
All right,
and then we'll go. Peyton Talbot.
I don't know who that is.
New fighter of the year. If I showed you a picture of him, you would recognize him.
Okay.
He's the dude with the fucking. Oh, and I got honorable mention Marcus McGee, street nigga.
Okay.
But he's the guy with the black circle tattoo.
Yeah.
He's like one of these new guys that. He does everything clean.
Okay.
But he's still like a younger guy. Right? So he's got so much more to progress. Like once he starts training with like higher and higher level guys.
Yeah.
When he's ready for the title shot, it's gonna be crazy. New fighter of the year for
What was his name again?
Peyton Talbot.
All right, we'll keep watch this year.
Yeah.
We'll be watching Peyton.
Yep.
All right, and now brings us to it's time for UFC 311 Makhachev versus Sarukian 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a flipping banger. Way to start the year off right, UFC. Very excited for this one. Top to bottom, looking like a fire card.
Yep.
We don't have that much time.
I know.
So,
Rapid fire.
So we're going to have to do rapid fire here. But let's start, go to the early prelims, and let's just scroll our way through this.
Oh, look who's on the card.
Just scroll your yo. All right. Oh, is that no, that's not Clayton. No, sorry.
Bigsby?
That's nuts. But yeah, scroll until you see something that we gotta talk about. Honorable mention if it's gonna be a good one, but don't fucking get into it, please, for the love of God. Excellent. This is going good for Cedricus Dumas. Yeah.
Gelton Almeida, Sergey Spivak.
Gelton's back.
Yeah.
Yo, I think that name is wild. Still, I can't hear that name. And Gelton.
Yeah.
All right. So Gelton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak.
Yeah.
Heavyweight bout.
Yes.
Well, why do you say this is gonna be
Because
one
they're
to watch?
both grapplers, which means they're gonna strike.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Who do you see winning?
Gelton.
Okay. Fair enough.
Peyton Talbot versus Harney Barcelos.
There's your boy Peyton right there. Starting off the year.
And look at the odds.
Minus 1,100 to plus 7. Okay, Peyton. So what do you see for this one?
Knockout.
By Peyton.
Yes.
Yes. Is this at least a good matchup for him?
It is. This is a very good
You
matchup.
seem very quick to say that.
No, but Barcelos
What
is no
weight
joke.
is bantam?
Bantamweight.
What weight is that?
135.
135. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you do say it's going to be
This is going to be a
good
great
matchup
fight.
for him.
Yes.
But he'll get the knockout.
I think
Is
so.
what you predict.
Yes.
Interesting. You think before 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, Peyton. That's your racehorse. That's the one to watch for the year.
that's one to
It'll take
watch.
me a minute because you know more about all these guys' in-depth stats. There is Johnny Walker versus Bogdan the Lionheart Gusko. Tell me he doesn't look like Lionheart, bro.
Yeah.
He looks like
people. People call him the Orc King.
No, bro. Burn the internet at your house, dog. Don't look online. Bogdan. They call you the Orc King. The disrespect. God.
and his chieftain, in Josh Emmett.
I smell human flesh. That took me out. Who do you got for this? Johnny Walker just coming off of
I got Bogdan.
You got Bogdan.
Yep.
Okay. What do you think of Johnny's last performance?
I don't even remember.
Wasn't it the Saudi performance?
Didn't he get knocked out?
The match that was supposed to happen that didn't.
No, he got knocked out by Volkan. And then Volkan says, no time.
No time.
No
that's
time.
Okay, go back to the card for me. Let's see here. So you got Bogdan.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you see anything like spectacular happening here? Or?
Spectacular knockout.
Jeez. All right, Johnny. Ouch. So that takes us to
The main
hopefully.
card.
Are we on the main card?
Yeah.
Kevin Holland's right back.
Yes.
Good for Kev, bro.
Yep.
This guy's so active.
Yep.
It's like we're watching him progress. You know, like his ground game's getting better and all that. Like,
Well, you know what's funny?
yeah.
He was like a brown belt. Like before he even
But then
joined
they
the
started
UFC.
stacking him up against freaking like.
I know, but it's like people think he has no ground game when he's been having ground game. He just chooses not to use it.
And he's also up against like high level grapplers.
yeah.
Yeah. When he decides to not freaking.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird flex, but he like.
I'm just saying he's got ground game.
All right.
And I think he should use it against this guy.
Rainier de Ritter.
Rainer de Ritter, yeah.
You see who do you see winning this?
If Kevin Holland takes it to the ground, I think he wins.
Interesting.
But is he going to? No.
You're gonna talk shit the whole time.
Yeah, and here's what's crazy. Rainer de Ritter,
Yeah.
he's from 1FC. He was the kickboxing champion out there.
Do you think Kev's reached his like the
Highest level?
ceiling for himself?
Okay. If he starts wrestling the people he should wrestle, he can go a lot further. The
And
problem is that he
getting
doesn't
more
do that.
W's and
Yes, and he would fight higher level people. He just doesn't do that.
fair enough.
But if he does,
Yeah.
I got Kevin Holland. But if it's just a striking match, Rainer de Ritter's no joke. Like he's like top Netherlands kickboxing guy.
Fair enough. He looks like he'll kick the shit out of your head
Yes.
and look goofy doing it. What is that goofy face he has in his?
You know what he
I
looks
would
like?
never say that to his face. Kick, ah.
He looks like Nick Kroll. You know who that is?
Yeah.
The guy that does the
yeah.
voice for Big Mouth?
That's this. You know what? I say this guy looks more normal than Nick Kroll.
No, but he looks like he's doing a Nick Kroll face.
That's funny. What's some other things? Oh! Yeah, I can't wait to see this. Yeah, just for pure entertainment. This is my WWE fight of the night.
Yeah.
This is my pure spectacle and enjoyment entertainment fight. Jiri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill. The two guys that just got dusted.
By Chama.
But I guess you don't want to say he got dusted by Chama. He got caught.
Oh, Jamal Hill?
Yeah, what was the argument you were making?
The argument that I made for that is that there's a hiccup right before the finish.
Okay.
So there's like a little something you gotta acknowledge.
But fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't have to go back to that because that's bringing up trauma. Who do you see for this one?
I got Jamal.
You got Jamal.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna stand?
It doesn't matter.
Jamal definitely has to prove a point. Jamal has to prove a point. He will look like such a loser if bruh. I hope Jamal wins, but I don't know. I've seen more of Jiri. I haven't seen all of Jamal's fights, or at least enough to really know him well enough.
Fair enough.
That just makes me laugh just looking at this photo. Jamal looking doped up, and then Jiri calling himself a samurai. So you see Jamal, you see this going the distance?
No.
Knockout.
Yes.
Woo!
Here's why. Because Jiri is there to be hit. That's his biggest flaw.
Okay. Yeah.
And if
hard
Jamal sweet dreams hit you, you're going to sleep.
Yeah, back that talk up, dog. I can't wait to see that one. That'll be fun. We'll scroll to the next one.
Who do you got?
With Jamal. I think Jamal will win.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, he seems like a more tougher guy. Again, I don't know him as well as I know Jiri, but I still, something about this nigga. I kind of thought he had a chance against Chama up until what happened.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know him enough. That's why I'm the casual of the two of us.
Ooh, but Neil Dariush.
Oh, versus Moicano.
I can't afford to lose.
All right, who you got? Yo, this card is nuts. The co-main is, oh my God, the co-main.
I know.
But yeah.
This one's hard.
Dariush versus Moicano.
This is like a real test. Like, if Hanato wins, he's 1-2 fights away from a title shot. Like Beneil, and this is no disrespect, but he's ultimate gatekeeper.
Yeah,
status,
he's a gatekeeper guy. Yeah,
you know. But I wanted Beneil to be champion, but then he had to fight a whole bunch of killers, like Charlie Olives, Arman.
Oh man, Charlie Olives. Oh, he's gonna. Oh man, but then the next fight he's gonna have to do is gonna. Oh man. Oh, Charlie.
So I got
enjoy that last victory, Charlie.
Which last victory?
The one he just got over Chandler.
Oh yes.
Yeah, enjoy that, because if you end up fighting friggin' Islam for the title. Oh brother. Oh God. Anyway, so you got Moicano?
I got Moicano. Because also Moicano's just a little bit younger, right?
Faster,
hungrier,
yeah.
You know, more dangerous, and he's still broke, so he's dangerous.
I can't afford to lose.
That might be my favorite line of the year.
Not chewy.
That's not even a line. Dude.
That's a line. This is catchphrase. Okay. Wait, what about this? You think I was gonna come and lose to a fish fight to a French dude? I know you ain't think the butcher is gonna lose a fist fight to a French Frenchman. All right, let's wrap this up. Co-main event of the evening. Merab Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Bro, they all got long names, all right?
Yeah, but it's the same name.
Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, you don't say Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Fair enough. I don't know why. It's whatever. He really does look like Captain America before he went into the cryo thing or whatever that chamber was before he.
Yeah,
he looks like
super serum Captain America.
Super serum. Just for that photo, it's a bad posture.
That's not his best angle.
No, it's
his
a bad
cheeks looking a little bit.
He looks like a child in that photo. I'm like, damn, or I was gonna eat this kid alive.
Oh my goodness!
But he's up again. Oh no! It's hard to go against Ahmedov.
There you go.
It's hard to go against as good as Merab is.
Yep.
What do we do with this one?
I got Umar.
Yeah. Do you think it goes the distance?
No.
You think he subs him?
Yes.
Woo! How quick do you think he subs him?
3 rounds, brother.
3 rounds, brother.
3 rounds. If he tired, 2 rounds.
Who does he train with?
Who?
Nurmagomedov.
He trains with
Khabib
and Islam.
No, it's over. Okay.
He trains with all those guys every day.
Okay, they're about to have 2 belts at that camp right now. All right.
Yes.
Got it. Do they have a bantamweight or anybody like this?
This is their bantamweight.
Oh, this is sorry. Do they have like you know what? Like, do they have other weight classes that they could just start collecting belts like?
Well, they have belts in other divisions. Did you see
other leagues too?
Other
no?
leagues. Did you see that whole thing that Khabib he's like fighting with people online right now? He said, Dagestan level up here, Ireland level, not even half of Dagestan level. They have
whose level?
Ireland.
Oh, that's.
He's like, Ireland have no fighters.
You made it sound African a little bit there, but that's like, yeah, I have no fighters.
But like, basically, Khabib saying like they're at the top in every single organization they're in.
Yeah,
they have a Bellator champion.
Yeah,
they got Islam.
This is the #1 camp in the world.
Number 1 camp, but like just all around the whole world.
What's their camp called?
Under Khabib, brother. It's just but it's just Dagestan.
It's just Dagestan. So congratulations on your win, Umar. And I mean, we're about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the It's Time. Oh, I wasn't really, I was waiting for the scroll up because I usually just go with the Islam Makhachev versus Arman Sarukian 2.
Yes.
Brother. What do we even say? Let's make this quick and get out of here, please, because this one doesn't really need
Islam.
This 3 rounds? Within 3?
No.
Sarukian's a tough fight.
He's a tough fight.
And how much has Sarukian progressed since the last time they met?
Here's a
he gave him how much has Islam progressed?
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Because
you progress even more when you're champion.
You're only fighting the highest level dudes. To be fair, though, Arman's been like top 5 for how long now? As long as Islam's been champ. So I would say they've been fighting the same level competition, no?
No.
No?
No.
Who's Sarukian fighting? That's not
his highest level fight was Charlie Olives. And he scraped by.
Yeah. And Olives got dust. Well,
Olives got dusted.
I hate to say it.
New blocks. Look. Like, he's not fighting the top of the top guys.
Gamrot, Ramos.
Look at how far back we have to go. Islam. And then he fought Aubin Mercier, Ramos, Frivola, Yagos. This is your countryman.
Okay, yeah, win. Yeah, win.
He lost to Gamrot. Like,
yeah,
this is his highest level guy. And I picked him to beat Charles.
But you didn't think it would be like that close.
It was really close.
Yeah. Oh man, Charlie. Whatever. Dubrov's got his last win, so you know he beat Chandler in spectacular fashion.
Yeah.
Dubrov's. Yeah. So let's go back to the fight real quick. So within 5? Within 4?
The thing is,
it goes the distance.
I think it might go the distance.
Interesting. It's going to the judges, which Islam is not.
Which Islam, but I think we'll see how much. Like, they've both progressed because I do think
I got a minute before this.
That's fair. We're almost
memory
done.
Card cuts.
Islam has progressed a lot. His striking has gone way up.
Yeah.
And once again, when there's 2 grapplers fighting, it's usually on the feet. So
fair enough.
I got Islam.
Yeah, I got Islam too. It's hard to like. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Islam is Russia?
Yeah. What do you think he was?
Well, was Dagestan its own country?
Kinda. It's like
they speak Russian, but Dagestan is Dagestan.
It's in Russia though.
Interesting.
It's like
so it's like a territory almost.
Yeah, it's like in that Kyrgyz, Mongolia, Chechen region.
Fair enough. Yeah, they have a little bit of that going on facially.
Yeah,
a little bit of that Siberian look. Anyways, that's UFC 311. I hope you guys enjoy the fights. What a banger of a card. We'll recap the fights next time we talk about the next set of fights. But that wraps up Black Zeus the Podcast, Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much once again for tagging along for the ride. It has been absolutely a pleasure and a blast figuring our shit out in front of the world and finding people, finding us as we figure it out. I'm super proud of everything we've done this year. Way to go, my guy. Love and respect to you. Thank you to all the effort, all the work.
Yes.
And here's to more. Here's to another year of beautiful memories. And I hope you guys had an amazing 2024 and that your 2025 is just as beautiful. We will see you back here next week for an all-new season of Black Zeus the Podcast. But before we leave, Dante, I didn't ask you.
What?
Where can the people find you?
Oh, you can find me online at Shadante, CHEZDANTE. Follow your boy.
And I'm AKA Black Zeus, and that will do it for us. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy. Go watch the comedy special, Black Zeus Self-Portrait. Run up the numbers right now. Let me know what you really think, because we already think it's mid. I love you guys. Take care. Peace.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast season 5.